reflection, without a follow, without a mention. You really piping up on these niggas.
Hey guys, it's your girl Bria Nicole, and thank you guys for tuning in to Keeping It Real with Bria Nicole. Now today I kind of want to do a throwback story time about like one of the huge fallouts that me and my track coach had. And what made me think about this story time is one of my friends, we were texting about it the other day, and she didn't know this story, and I'm like, I can't believe you didn't hear about it. But a lot of people probably don't know about it unless you were there, like you're one of my teammates or whatever. But it was just like a huge ordeal. So it was like whenever I won conference or whatever, crazy. But like me and her, like if y'all don't know, I went to University of Houston and I ran track there, and we got a new track coach, and me and her butted heads all the time. Like we always got into it, always arguing. Like literally every day it was something. I was just so over it. It was really stressful. So like one incident that like really caught me off guard, which kind of led on to the main story time, which I'm not going to get into huge detail about this incident because that's like a whole nother story time. But basically, we were at practice. Me and my other teammate were laughing about something, and she came out and thought we were laughing at her for some reason, which nobody was even paying attention to her. And like, she just snapped and went off, and she was like,
Brian, do you want to fight?
everybody's like, she literally asked me if I wanted to fight her. And then from that moment on, like it just went downhill. So, but that's another story time for another day. But this was like the main, like, just blow up. So, this was my sophomore year. We were in New York for the conference. Me and I made it. I already ran the prelims for the 60. So, like the next day or 2 days later, I had to do the final. And so, like, going into the finals, I was ranked second, and one of the girls, Stephanie Kalu, she was first, and like that was one of my main competitions, the one that I really wanted to beat. So I'm like, oh my god, I have to beat her. So like, I don't know what went wrong, but like we practiced that day, and I don't know if we went to a team dinner or what happened, but we did something like, and we came back. And my coach was just blowing up my phone. Like, first of all, my mom, like, if y'all know, like, me and mom are close. She's, like, the only person that could calm me down or stop me from doing something stupid. So, like, I'm literally on the phone with her. I'm like, okay, like, she's blowing up my phone. What do I need to do? So, she's blowing up my phone, and she's literally texting me, like, come to my room. Come upstairs to my room now. Gave me her room number and everything. And I politely said, you know, I'm really trying to focus on my race tomorrow, and I don't have time to hear it about anything negative. Because, mind you, she was just like a really negative person. Every time she said something, it was just negative. Every time we had team meetings, it was negative, like bringing us down. So I was just basically telling her, like, I don't want to hear anything negative that she had to say. She got livid, went 0 to 100, like, I was like, okay, like she didn't text back, so I'm like, okay, maybe we're good. So me and my roommate are just chilling. Then all of a sudden, I hear like a boom, boom, boom on the door, and I'm like, I know this is not Coach Debbie at the door. So then we go, like, well, I go look through the peephole, and I'm like, she is really at the door, and like she's mad, like her leg is shaking. She's just like standing there. I knew she was just heated, so I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do? So I'm like, you know what, I'm not even gonna let her in, like she's just gonna walk away. So our weight room coach at the time, for some reason he had everybody's room key, so I guess she called him and was trying to get the key to our room. Meanwhile, I'm still like laughing and giggling and looking through the peephole. So then I see like him like pull out a key and about to put in the door. So then I open the door. I'm like, are you about to open our room door? And so he was like, oh, like then he walks off. Then she like comes into the room.
I've been trying to get in touch with you. I told you to come into my room, and you don't want to listen to what I have to say.
Just going completely off, and me and my roommate are just looking at her like, what is your problem? And I'm like telling her like, I don't have time for the arguing. I don't want to hear anything negative. Like I'm trying to focus on my race tomorrow. So she's just still going off, and then she leaves the room. And then later on that night, we had treatment or whatever. So I went down there because I like to get rubbed out and stuff before I run, which was kind of a bad idea because she was down there and she was like literally going off on me for hours. Well, not hours, okay, I really exaggerated. She was going off on me for like an hour. It was pretty much an hour. Everybody's just looking at her like, even the trainers are like, why is she talking to her like that? She literally told me that I wasn't going to win. I'm not going to do this. I'll never beat Stephanie. I'm not focused. I'm this, I'm that. Like, just going off. And I'm not even saying anything back to her. I'm just sitting here looking at her like, are you done? So she's just like going off. And you're so disrespectful because you told me you're not going to come to my room and blah, blah, blah. Just losing it, like, just going off. I don't even know, like, literally I got to the point where I was zoned out, I stopped paying attention. So she was just going off. So then, whatever, boom, like, I called my mom, she's like, Bri, just don't worry about it, blah, blah, blah. So, finals day comes up for conference. And so, like, she did not talk to me. I don't want to lie, but I don't remember. But I don't remember her like really saying anything to me before the race. Didn't tell me good luck or anything. Actually, no, she wasn't because Coach Burrell, the men's head coach, he was the one like, okay, Bri, like you need to focus on this, this, and this, helping me warm up, watching me warm up. So she didn't say a word to me because like he knew what was going on. So I guess he was like, okay, let me like coach and take over Bri, whatever. So it's finally time for the race, and I won conference in the 60-meter dash. And mind you, the night before, she had a whole hour argument of what she had to say. The whole day we're at conference before my race, she did not say anything to me. She didn't help me warm up. As soon as I crossed that finish line at first, you know me, I'm happy, blah, blah, blah. I go back to like the our team designated area. She just like hugs me and she's so excited.
Oh my god, I'm so proud of you, blah blah, like
just like none of this didn't just happen. And I'm just like, sorry, I have hiccups. And she like was just so happy. She started crying, like just ecstatic. So then in my head, I'm like, do you not remember you just went off, said I wasn't gonna win? You weren't trying to coach me or nothing, you know? Okay, whatever. So then I had to do like an interview. She wanted to hop in my interview. I was so mad because I did not want her in my interview because first of all, you really don't deserve to be my interview because you were just talking so much smack. You were trying not to coach me 30 minutes before my race, and now like you want to be all up in my face in my interview. I was just like, And let me try to find the picture that my friend sent, which this is like, I guess, the screenshot of the video. But I'm just like, how, like, she was just, oh my god, I love Brian, this and that. Oh gosh, where's my computer in? Sorry. So just saying all this stuff and like happy. This was the picture. And I'm telling you, I really did not want her in my interview because I really felt some type of way. Now, if none of that didn't happen like the night before, I wouldn't have a problem. But sis, you went off on me for a whole hour and just was being petty the whole meet. And then I win and you want to be off in my face. Like, that is some childish, petty stuff. But yeah, we bumped heads all the time, but that was like really the main thing. And like, I wish I could have recorded everything because like, if you would have seen it happen, it was just crazy. Like, you just hear boom, 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 boom. We're like, okay, who is it? We thinking it's one of our teammates playing around. No, it's her, ready to attack. Like, she was just livid. And the fact that she really went from 0 to 100 and then 100 back down to 0, like I was her best friend the next day out. Well, after I won. It was just really crazy. It was hilarious. But that'll be a time I never forget because, like, wow, okay. See how you want to be. But my friend Christina, we were talking about it. She sent me the picture the other night because they were talking about it. And I was like, I definitely need to do a story time of this because everybody needs to know about this because it was crazy. And then especially the time she's like, Bri, do you want to fight? Like she literally said like I was just a random girl on the street. Like she really wanted to fight me. And I was just like, I mean, if you want to fight, I guess we can. But whatever. But yeah, it was a lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed this throwback story time. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next